Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your SST class. Dear students, today we will start chapter 2, that is latitudes and longitudes. In this video, we will learn about North Pole, South Pole, and the equator. We will also learn about latitudes, their main features, and important parallel of latitudes. We have learned in the previous chapter that globes and maps help us to locate places on the earth. Earth is an oblate spheroid. It is like a sphere. It does not have a top or a bottom. It also does not have sides and corners. Without any point or reference, it is difficult to locate a place on the surface of the earth. Therefore, to locate places on the earth, certain points and lines have been defined on its surface. Let's study about these reference points and lines in detail. Our earth spins along an imaginary line called the axis of the earth. The axis of the earth is always tilted to the one side just like the globe. The axis has two endpoints called the North Pole and the South Pole. The North Pole is the northernmost point and the South Pole is the southernmost point of the Earth. Between these two poles, there is an imaginary line that divides the Earth into two equal halves. This imaginary line is called the equator. The part of the Earth lying above the equator is called the northern hemisphere, and the part of the Earth lying below the equator is called the southern hemisphere. We will be learning very soon how to find places on the globe and on the map, for which we have to understand latitudes and longitudes. The horizontal imaginary lines that run from the east to west are called latitudes. Latitudes are also known as parallels. Latitudes are parallel to each other. They are labeled in degrees. The most important latitudinal line is the equator, and it is at 0 degree. So, this is called zero parallel. Since it passes right around the circumference of the earth, it is called the longest latitude. That is why equator is also called the Great Circle. There are 90 latitudes drawn to the south of the equator and 90 latitudes drawn to the north of the equator. Therefore, including the equator, there are 181 lines of latitude. The northern latitudes are marked by N and the southern latitude by S. Apart from the equator and the poles, there are four important lines of the latitude. The Tropic of Cancer, 23 degree and half north. The Tropic of Capricorn, 23 degrees and half south. The Arctic Circle, 66 and half degree north. And the Antarctic Circle, 66 and half degree south. The length of latitude decreases as we move to the North Pole or South Pole. On the poles, they are just a point instead of a full circle. The polar latitudes are at angles of 90 degrees each from the equator. So, North Pole is at 90 degrees north and South Pole at 90 degrees south. Rest of the chapter we'll cover in our next video. Till then, take care and stay safe. Thank you. Have a great day.